Mistake with the Alpha Chapter 78. Jalen point of view. Looking in the direction, I saw he was talking about Sam. Something seems to be wrong with her. She was sweating profusely. Is she crying? Brock asked. That's what I thought too, but then I saw that she was sweating profusely. It's as if she's choking on something. I then thought that she might not have fully recovered from the blow she received days ago. I was just looking at her. I couldn't say anything. The drama queen has started, Allison said, and I glared at her. Everyone's attention was on Sam. I could see sadness in her eyes, but then something was definitely wrong with her. What's her name? Brock asked. I felt like not telling him, but then I can't disobey him else I'm calling for trouble. I do not know why he is noticing her. I didn't like it at all. Sam, I said grudgingly. Sam. Brock called, and she looked at him. She then looked at me. I could see fear in her face. She folded her lips tightly, like she didn't want to speak. What's wrong with you? Brock asked. Sam didn't talk. She just shook her head and looked down at her toes. Young lady, you talk to me whenever I talk to you, he said firmly. Sam nodded again. I said speak, Brock said with authority. Just as Sam wanted to speak, she then vomited. She removed her cap and covered the vomit, letting her massive red hair pour out gloriously. I've really missed those red hair. I'm so sorry, she said shakingly. What a shame, Allison hissed. Immediately, Sally ran towards her, and a few maids were already there with cleaning equipment. I looked at Brock. He was watching Sam with interest. Take her to the clinic, I ordered. My heart was already pounding since I don't know what is happening to her. We are werewolves. We rarely get ill, except we are injured. Two maids held Sam and took her away. Apologies, sir. She was fine before now, Sally bowed. I was expecting Brock to start his whining, but then he just waved his hand and continued his meal. That then surprised me. I sincerely apologize for that, I said. I said it's fine, he snapped. Just then he didn't say anything about it again. My mind kept drifting to Sam and what could be wrong with her. All through the tour with Brock, my mind wasn't at rest. He was sure to be annoyed, but Sam's thought didn't make me concentrate. After I made sure that the proud prince was settled in his room, I called Sally and the physician to my office. What was that all about? I asked. Sally didn't say anything, neither did the physician. Am I not talking to people who have ears? I asked, getting angry. I'm agitated here, and these two people decided to keep quiet. Do I look like someone who has time to waste? Sam is pregnant, Alpha, the physician said. It was as if I got deaf immediately. Everything was so silent, and it was as if someone casted a deafening spell in the room. What did you just say? I asked since I didn't think I heard right. I said Sam is pregnant, he repeated. I looked at Sally as if to confirm what the physician just said. Sally looked at me with sad eyes. How is that possible? She doesn't have a mate, I said, still in shock. I'm surprised too, Alpha. This can only happen else. She has a mate, the physician said. I didn't know what to say for a few minutes. I kept staring at my table. Maybe she can explain why she's pregnant, the physician added. With the way Sally looked at the physician, I knew she wasn't satisfied with that statement. Everyone knew that I was the one sleeping with Sam because I made it so. If I had known that things would get to all these, I would have made our relationship secret like Sam requested. But then I had thought about the mating bond or not. I was going to make her my Luna because I love her. How many days has she gone? I asked instead. 8 days, he replied. I snorted. That's exactly when she was in her heat, but then I thought she couldn't get pregnant. Is it that I can impregnate any lady I sleep with? This became more confusing as I remembered that Sam isn't the only female I've laid with. This is getting more stressful. To me, Alpha, what are we to do? Sally asked me. Make sure no one hears about this. Too late, Alpha. I already told the Luna, the physician replied with fear in his voice. I then almost jumped at him. Fool! Who the hell is the Luna? Did I introduce anyone as the Luna to you? I shouted. I was so angry at his foolishness. Even if he wants to tell anyone, it should be my mate. Now more trouble will occur. I'm sorry, Alpha, he pleaded. You idiot. Now, get out of my sight. I roared. The man rushed out while Sally stayed looking at me. Why is all these happening to me? I hit my table so hard that some things flew out from it. Sally walked close to me and patted my back. It's fine, Alpha, she said in a cool voice. Does this mean I can impregnate any female? I asked, looking at her like a child. Sally shook her head. Sam is different, she said. This got me confused. Why did you say that? I don't know either. You have to figure it out yourself, she replied. Sally is an old one that only says a few words, but then if you listen with all ears, you would know what she's saying. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also check out our next video in the series.